Hello, I'm Mary Butterwick. I'm the founder, life president of Butterwick Hospice Care in Stockton. Well, it was suddenly in 1979 when my husband died after a very short illness that I knew nothing about really. And he suddenly died and my whole life changed. So I thought, right, well, I've got to put my money where my mouth is, like my mum used to say. She used to say, if you want anything done, Mary, get on and do it. So I thought, right, well, the biggest asset I've got really is my home. And I sold that. So for 18 months I was homeless, really, but I never went short of a bed. Hallelujah. And in the very early days, I was wearing at least 5 caps because I was doing the full-time administrator's job. I set up all the chaplaincy work. I was going out to the bereaved. I was going to do things like funerals. I was doing every mortal thing. I was even working in the kitchen. I was sweeping the front path outside. I was basically doing all sorts and everything because we couldn't afford to pay people to do them in those days. So basically, I had to be a master of all trades, but not really master of any of them in that sense. 3 years after I was in that house, I got my first award. People had started to get to know what I was doing. And of course I was telling all the local newspapers and anybody that would listen to me. I was going out to WIs, round table, inner circles, Rotarians, everybody and anybody that would listen to me at all. I would go and talk to them about what we needed to do for those that had a prognosis of terminal, as it was classed in those days. We went from this house, 10 Hartburn Lane, it became commonly known as number 10, really, funny enough, and they did give it the title Butterwick House. And before we knew where we were, we got the beds all up, got a bedside table, as you might say, and then the house, just briefly, to cut a long story short, after 8 years, just became too small. We didn't have enough rooms. I used to have people sitting all over the place. So the general manager got in touch with the authorities at the local hospital here, from what I understand, and they asked if we would come up and take a plot up here. So that's what we did. And then I was told, well, you've got 1.2 million to raise, Mary. And I went, what? And gradually money came in and we started this building. And it was a wonderful day when we first took our first patients on the first bed. But it's not a sad place, it's a happy place. You know, we encourage people to have good quality of life, and because it is a hospice and we have a wonderful team of doctors and nurses here, then they can, you know, see to the person's need, physical needs and things like that, medically. The rest is, we try to keep people saying, well, have a good quality of life until you die. And if we can do that, you know, what more can we ask of life, really?